The next guided meditation is a life celebration of sorts. As usual, we'll begin by collecting our minds for the first 10 or 15 minutes, developing our stability, and then we'll enter a contemplation about what you would like to celebrate about having been born into your life, born with this physical body and the life you've had. You'll have 10 or 15 minutes to contemplate what are some of the things that you're so grateful for, to be born on this planet at this time in history, in the type of body that you have, surrounded by the people who care about you, who have supported you, and the opportunities that you've had. And it's a lovely reflection to do. And I'll just give you some examples here so that I don't do it during the guided session, but I remember growing up eating peanut butter sandwiches after school every day. And it sounds cheesy, but for me that's a real treat about being a human being with the life I've had, to taste peanut butter. And of course fried shrimp when I'd visit my grandparents in the summertime. And I remember as a little boy going fishing with my grandfather, and I have the sweetest memories of that. I remember my first crush in elementary school, my first kiss. I remember when I was 18 years old that I actually got in a car accident at a stoplight because I was looking at a pretty girl the next lane over, and I thought the light turned green, so I started to go forward without looking because I was too busy looking at the girl, and I crashed into a truck in front of me. And at the time it was horrifying and really embarrassing, and I felt guilty, but now at my age it's a really lovely memory. Actually, it's just a bit of humor in my life now looking back. I remember writing my first book. I remember getting my graduate degree, although the graduate process was terrible and we didn't even do a ceremony because of the time of year that I finished my program. I thought I wouldn't care that much about getting my diploma, but the day it came in the mail, the first thing I did was get in my car and drive to visit my parents so that I could hold it in front of them and say, look what I got. To just show them this simple piece of paper that had my name on it, my advanced degree. So there are big things and small things and medium things that we've all done in life that maybe we don't appreciate them or reflect on them so much, and this is your opportunity to do that. And I'll set up the situation, the contemplation for when you do this, and it is just done a certain way for the purpose of this meditation. I'm not asking you to take on a new belief system. I'm not asking you to think of the universe in any particular way or to develop any ideas about the afterlife that you don't already believe in yourself. So the way I'm going to design this, the guided meditation, the way I'm going to lead it is only for the purpose of enhancing your reflection of what you celebrate about your life, of having been alive. If you were to die tomorrow, what are all the things that would make you really glad you came? Really glad you were born. So, and then we'll finish after the contemplation with about 10 minutes of just restabilizing ourselves and following the breath and just relaxing with any leftover feelings that come from that exercise.